Hi, I'm here to report on the first known case of the dog ate my homework. Well, ate, set fire to. So, Sir Isaac Newton had a dog, a Pomeranian apparently, named Diamond. And throughout Newton's life, he'd done a lot of really good, solid scientific research. I mean, everything, optics, he invented calculus, for goodness sakes. I mean, he was really on a roll. But somehow later in life, he got more and more interested in the study of alchemy, which, as we all know, is junk. So, you know, he worked on this for a long time, and at some point, his dog allegedly knocked over a candlestick and burnt 20 years of his alchemy notes. Some say it wasn't the dog, that the candlestick got blown over by the wind, but that seems super unlikely. It probably was the dog. And certainly there are quotes from Newton claiming that it was the dog. So anyway, what's very interesting is just recently a few remaining pages, just a few of that 20 years worth of notes appeared. Someone found them, and they were sold for £35,000 UK, which is sort of be over $40,000 probably. Sorry, for $100,000. That's a lot of money for a couple of burnt notes. The pages that have been recovered are not exactly alchemy. They are calculations that Newton was doing to do with the Great Pyramids of Egypt. It's suspected that he might have wanted to estimate their mass so that he could determine how much gravitational force they'd exert and use that somehow for his work on gravity, but we don't know. His major problem was, according to these pages, that he was uncertain as to the size of the measurements that the Egyptians were using. He knew that the pyramids were such and such number of cubits, but how big is a cubit? Well, it's supposedly the length from elbow to fingertips, but in various ancient times, they used different values for the size of a cubit, and over different times within a single civilization they'd change as well. So nobody is really ever very sure about how long a cubit is, which means that Newton's calculations probably weren't much use for anything anyway. No great loss. Why blame the dog? Thanks. Bye.